Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is we bring about conversations of a psychological, emotional, and mental health paradigm. We try to do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. We've got over 700 audios available for your listening pleasure on a variety of topics to make life easier and make things simpler and hopefully better for your enjoyment. If you're looking at bringing kind of reading others and communicating and understanding to others easier for yourself and kind of using your intuition to a higher level easily, I can help with that. Have done that for nearly a decade and a half now, and would love to be of service to you. So please feel free to reach out at PO Perception on Twitter or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. A couple things. One, you have to be open to understanding that sometimes the unseen is just as valuable, if not more valuable, than the seen. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to know everything. It doesn't necessarily mean that knowing everything is the way that you're supposed to go with things. In other words, sometimes your gut instinct and paying attention to your gut instinct and being open to understanding that your gut instinct may conflict with what you're being verbally told, with what you visually see, or other aspects of your life. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's good or bad. It also doesn't necessarily mean that if you don't understand everything you're sensing, seeing, or knowing intuitively that you're in the wrong space or in a bad space. Instead, it's about finding a way to use cueing, verbal and nonverbal, to your advantage when trying to figure things out. The next thing is understanding body language. There are universal body language usages that people can utilize in order to give themselves the best possible experiences when trying to understand other people. So, certain, facial aspects and how a person holds their face, a frown, a smile, a movement of their eyes, all of these things are indicators of a person's emotional state. When you use that coupled with your gut instinct, you can easily find ways to kind of fill in the gaps of what someone's story could be. The next is your gut feeling. Knowing, hey, this person looks sad, or hey, this person is angry or agitated or overwhelmed, is also just a gut feeling based on what's being presented in front of you verbally and non-verbally. You've been through all these emotions before, therefore you're going to recognize them on an intuitive level for yourself. The next is understanding a person's personality and how they're projecting themselves, affecting others around them. Usually, the values of the person or persons that are in front of you as it relates to kind of understanding how a person is connected and relating with you. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to know every detail, but if you know at the end of the day that your intentions are good and you know that ultimately you can connect with people on that gut instinct level, you are capable of doing just about anything you need to do in order to get to a better place, metaphorically. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.